The Demon Slayer movie was crazy. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the Demon Slayer movie, alright? So before we get started, I'm just gonna say that this is a little bit of spoilers. So if you guys are gonna go out and go and watch the movie, don't watch this video. This is just my review and what I think on the movie in general. So I'm going to be spoiling a lot of the points. I'm not going to be going into everything, but a lot of the points in the movie that were, the major thing that was going on at the time, I'm going to be, getting into that today, all right? So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, go ahead, don't, watch the video, wait until you guys can go see it, and then, maybe come back to the video when you guys are done, all right? In the first half of the movie, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty tame for the first half. They got onto the train, they were doing, their little personality things, and then they made up the three Demon Slayers met up with Rengoku, the Flame Hashira. I thought it was pretty cool, how we got to see his personality, and he didn't really know anything about Tanjiro's flame abilities, so I think it was pretty cool, them meeting. And then we got into when they started fighting demons. The animation on Rengoku's ability and the when he started fighting the demons was crazy. This guy was he was just taking them out like it was nothing. It was cutting cheese. It was easy for him. And then they got into where they got into the dreams and where they fell asleep. I thought it was cool. I really thought that Tanjiro's dream was probably the most serious one. And then we also got to see Rengoku's past during his dream. That's a really good way to show us his past without trying to get it like a flashback or something. It's a really cool way to show his past of how his dad really doesn't care about them, and their mom died, so Rengoku's basically the guy responsible for his little brother. So it shows in his character that he's trying to set an example for his little brother and become the best that he can. That in the dream he became the Hashira, and he was telling his brother, just reach for the stars, man, do what you want to do. And then the little dream things with the kids, I thought it was funny. Was Zenitsu's dream about Tanjiro's little sister, and then what was the other guy's name? Inosuke's dream about the expedition team. I thought it was funny. It was really good. The whole theater was laughing when we saw that. But I mean, to be honest, I didn't think that it was that crazy. I thought Tanjiro's dream was probably the best one, because he was like thinking about the death of his family, and if he really stayed here, this could be his fairy tale dream. But he realized that this is like a genjutsu. He needs to wake the fuck up. So he basically committed suicide to get out of the dream. I forgot his name, but he was the lower moon one, the ranked lower moon one. So basically the most powerful one that we've gone against this far. And to be honest, he was kind of a lack. I thought I didn't think that this villain was really all of that. Like, I thought he was gonna be more. I thought he was gonna be like a type of Hisoka character. I thought he was gonna be more like perverted, and he was gonna be more of like that guy that like just gets off on people's agony and grief and suffering, which he kind of does. But I just didn't get that Hisoka vibe from him. I didn't get that Hisoka, and then, they go on to fight him, and then Tanjiro fights him. He's like, whoa, this is way too easy. And then they found out he transformed into the train. I was like, wait, what is going on here? I mean, it's unique, but I didn't expect that. And, and then, Inosuke and Tanjiro, they get together and they take him out, basically. And then, everybody's like, oh yeah, this is the end. At this point I was like, this is the end of the movie? Like, what's going on here? Because I feel like something was missing. I was like, yo, this was cool and all, but I didn't really get anything from this movie so far. Me and my friend Michael, we were like, yo, this just feels like an episode. Like, what is going on? I thought this was a movie. And then after that, you know who steps onto the scene? A upper 3 demon of the upper moon. So I don't know if you guys have read the first season or watched the first season. the 10 upper moons have never been seen before, and they've killed all the Hashira that have come into contact with them. So so they don't even have the audacity to bring like a lower moon. They bring an upper 3 demon, and this guy wants to go balls to the wall with Rengeku. And at this point, Rengeku is not injured really, but I'm pretty sure he's a little bit tired from, you know, keeping those 5 train cars alive. So they go crazy. This animation in this fight was really crazy, and I would say that it was really good. This fight really saved the movie, and I feel like they did the bait and switch. They're like, oh, let's make the movie like, you know, what we've advertised it as, and then let's put this at the end so they can go crazy, because the fight was crazy. Them going like Super Saiyan, like the main characters couldn't even follow their movements, and all the breathing techniques that Rengeku pulled out of his ass were so like cool. He was doing like Fire Tiger, he was doing the Flame Tornado, like he was going crazy. And then at the end, we get humbled. We get to see that, you know, the upper 3 is really something that you're not supposed to mess with. And, you know, you can guess what happens next, but he really went out like a G, and I really liked the movie because of this, like, you know, this like last 30 minutes of the movie. And so for a number, I would give it, you know, an 8 out of 10, because I really thought, you know, the first like, you know, 40-50 minutes of the movie was like, it was kind of whatever. I mean, they had you know, a really good animation with Tanjiro and Inosuke, you know, trying to take out the head of the caboose. But other than that, I was like, yo, this seems really lackluster. But then they set us up. They got us in the first half just to show out in the second half, because they really upped the anime budget on that. They were going crazy with that fight. It was so good. It really saved the movie. So I think they knew what they were doing. They were like, oh, let's be tame in the first half and then just throw this crazy fight in the last to really show how powerful the 10 upper moons are, you know, preparing us for the next season, and also showing how powerful a Hashira really is. And I think that's kind of worrisome at best, because Rengoku was supposed to be, you know, the most powerful Hashira. Like he was saying that, you know, I've never met somebody as powerful as you. So, I mean, that feels, I don't know if that's actually true, but it feels worrisome, because, you know, if Rengoku was the most powerful Hashira, then how the heck are they gonna get through these 10 upper moons and, you know, get to Muzan if they could barely beat, you know, one of the upper moons? So yeah, that's what I think about the movie. I thought it was great. What do you guys think about it? I gave it an 8 out of 10. What guys do you guys rate it? And give it a like if you guys liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go.